in a world obsessed with visibility, luxury has quietly shifted in the opposite direction. True power no longer seeks attention, it seeks silence. Behind unmarked gates and private landscapes exist estates designed not to impress crowds, but to protect privacy, control, and peace. Today, you will step inside a world where architecture whispers instead of shouts, and wealth is expressed through restraint, not display. Like and subscribe to explore the hidden systems that define modern elite living and timeless quiet power. 1. The philosophy of silent luxury. Estates designed for silence are built around a philosophy of withdrawal rather than display. These properties are not created to be photographed, admired, or discussed publicly. Their purpose is protection, privacy, and psychological distance from the outside world. True luxury here is not size or decoration, but control over environment, sound, and access. Owners value invisibility because attention attracts intrusion, risk, and disruption. Silence becomes a status symbol understood only by those who possess it. 2. Location over visibility. Silent estates prioritize location that minimizes exposure rather than maximizes views. They are often built away from city centers, elevated roads, or tourist paths. Access routes are indirect controlled and intentionally inconvenient for outsiders. Natural barriers such as forests, elevation, water, or terrain replace walls and fences. The land itself acts as protection. Privacy begins before the gate is ever seen. These locations reduce noise, traffic, and observation, creating an environment where owners can exist without being watched. 3. Architectural restraint. Design in these estates avoids dramatic shapes or recognizable signatures. Buildings blend into landscapes using neutral materials, earth tones, and low profiles. Roof lines are kept flat or concealed. Windows are positioned for internal views rather than outward display. There is no desire to dominate skylines or announce presence. Architecture is quiet, deliberate, and disciplined. The structure exists to serve its occupants, not impress observers. 4. Sound control as design priority. Silence is engineered, not assumed. Thick walls, layered materials, recessed layouts, and acoustic planning eliminate external noise. Water features are positioned to absorb sound rather than attract attention. Interior layouts separate living spaces from service areas to reduce disturbance. Even footsteps, airflow, and mechanical systems are designed to be inaudible. This level of sound control creates mental clarity and emotional stability. Silence becomes a daily experience, not a luxury moment. 5. Privacy as infrastructure. Privacy is built into every system, not added later. Camera placements, landscaping, elevation changes, and entry sequences are designed to prevent direct lines of sight. Neighbors, if any, are positioned beyond visual and auditory range. Staff circulation routes are separated from family spaces. Technology operates invisibly, supporting privacy rather than advertising it. There are no visible signs of security, yet security is absolute. 6. Interior spaces designed for withdrawal. Inside these estates, rooms are not arranged for hosting crowds or showcasing luxury. Spaces are designed for solitude, reflection, and focused living. Lighting is soft, indirect, and adjustable. Furniture prioritizes comfort and stillness rather than statement pieces. Materials are chosen for texture, warmth, and longevity, not trend value. Interiors encourage slowing down, disconnecting, and remaining present. This environment supports decision-makers, creators, and leaders who require mental space more than admiration. 7. Absence of branding and status signals. Silent estates avoid recognizable luxury brands, logos, or trends. Nothing inside announces wealth to outsiders or guests. Art is personal, not expensive. Furniture is functional, not iconic. Even technology is concealed. This absence is intentional. Branding invites comparison, attention, and judgment. These estates reject that economy entirely. Status is internalized rather than displayed. Ownership is known only to those who belong within the walls. This separation reinforces security, confidence, and autonomy. 8. Long-term ownership mentality. These estates are not built for resale or market appeal. They are designed for decades, sometimes generations. Materials are chosen for aging well rather than immediate impact. Layouts anticipate future needs rather than current fashion. Maintenance systems are discreet, efficient, and durable. Owners see the estate as a permanent base, not an asset flip. This long-term mindset allows deeper investment in quality, silence, and sustainability. Time becomes an ally rather than a pressure. 9. Psychological impact of quiet spaces. Living in silence changes behavior, decision-making, and perception. Reduced noise lowers stress, improves focus, and increases emotional regulation. These estates support high-level thinking by removing constant stimulation. The mind settles faster, clarity improves, and reactions slow. This psychological advantage compounds over time. Silence becomes a strategic resource, not just a comfort. Many powerful individuals value this effect more than visual luxury because it directly supports performance and longevity. 10. Why true wealth moves quietly. As wealth matures, it shifts from accumulation to protection. Attention becomes liability rather than reward. Silent estates reflect this evolution. They represent a stage where control, peace, and privacy outweigh recognition. The absence of display signals completion, not lack. These spaces are designed for those who no longer need to prove success. Silence is the final luxury because it cannot be bought quickly or shown publicly. It must be built intentionally and lived privately. Estates designed for silence reveal a deeper truth about modern wealth. Power does not announce itself. It withdraws, protects, and simplifies. These spaces are not meant to impress the world, but to support those who shape it quietly. Understanding this shift changes how luxury, success, and ownership are defined. Like and subscribe to continue exploring the hidden systems, quiet environments, and disciplined thinking that define the highest levels of private living and long-term power.